Hello guys, welcome to our live as
Our
per
last
promise.
live, actually the last one we're having together, because I'm about leaving Zim any moment from now, and we decided to just be together one more time. We are here as usual. Ask us anything. This is C and Adwoa. We are both interested in whatever you want to ask us.
Yes.
Any suggestion as to how you want the channels to go, what you would love to see, other
Yeah.
sort of collaborations.
Yes,
Yeah, just let us
yes,
know. We are
yes.
interested. So we are here live. It's just unfortunate it's going to be the last one, maybe in a while.
Maybe in a while, yeah, but
Yes.
hopefully we will do something, we will
Yes.
definitely plan something, guys. So join in the live. We have just connected, join in the live. If you missed the last live, we deliberately made sure to have this one on a Sunday, where more people, will probably be able to join in because the weekend is laid back. Join in, guys. There's 2 people in. Thank you so much for joining in. Drop your comments, which direction you would want to see, our channels go, what kind of content you'd like to see more, which other houses you'd like us to explore. So we're waiting for you guys to join in. Drop a comment. I can see there's 6 people now.
Yes. 6
Drop a
people.
comment. Welcome to the live. Happy new month. It's June.
It's June and it's my birth month. Yes, it's my birth month. So just a couple of days.
How I wish
Yeah.
we would celebrate the birthday here together. But
Yes.
as you know, guys, commitments.
Yes.
Commitments. That's why. But otherwise, yes, it's June and it's Adwoa's birth month.
Hello, Paradise Blue.
Hello. Hi,
Thank
Paradise.
you for coming on here. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us this Sunday. How's your Sunday going?
Alana Gomez, good morning, ladies. I'm in California, 9 a.m. Love your content, booth. Thank you.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining in, Alana. Thank you so much. It's actually 6 p.m. this side. But thank you for taking time to join in the live this morning. Hope you're having a good day, good morning, and hope the rest of your day will be fine. Please feel free to ask anything that you'd like to ask us here on this live. And remember that the live is going to be saved. So this I'm saying for those who might see it later, it will be saved. You can catch up on it. But if you're here, let's interact. Let's chat some more. Thank you so much for joining in. Remember to like and share this live so that it will get to others as well. When you press the share button, then, YouTube actually takes the live out to more people.
And it's going to be the last live between C and I for quite some time. So we'd just appreciate if you join us, ask us about anything. You are not going to see us together like this for some time, maybe individually doing our lives and videos, but it's been a good run. She's hosted me beautifully and I'm thankful. If there's anything you want to know, we are here. We just want to make this open, just an open sort of forum. Anything about fragrances, can chip in something about Fracom if you are comfortable to answer that, anything at all that you think, you're interested in knowing. Suggestions about videos, content creation, how you would like to see our channels, whatever you want to see on our channels. We are ready to get your suggestions and, work on them. So we are here. We have Alana Gomez. Yes, I got Middle Eastern brands actually from Wing Lady, but I found you two along the way, and I like your views and descriptions especially. Yes, I love Wing Lady as well.
Thank you so much. Yes, I also watch her as well.
Yes, thank you.
I also watch her. She does a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances as well. Thank you so much, Alana, for deciding to subscribe. Thank you for enjoying our content. It wouldn't be as exciting if we didn't have interaction from people like yourselves who keep us going, keep us encouraged, to do more. So thank you so much.
Because what's the point of making a video if nobody's going to watch?
Exactly.
There's no point. So you people make us relevant.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Make us relevant. Thank
you for the likes. We can see those likes. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much. I can see there's more people coming in.
Yes.
Let's interact, guys. Let's interact. What is it that you'd like to see on our channels? As for me, I told Adwoa that I would love to see more of her vlogs. And she did explain to me that she has a challenge with filming, because most of the time, if maybe all the time, she has to do it on her own. And
Yes.
it can be quite a challenge, because I was telling her that you gave us a tease of some vlogs on your channel where we'd like to see your life outside
I
fragrances.
actually have one, whilst coming to Zimbabwe,
That would be
that
nice.
I'll be dropping along the line.
That would be nice.
Yes, so at least an attempted vlog.
Yeah, that's how you start.
I
The
guess
good
we're
thing
like-
is there's no pressure when it comes to
I feel a
vlogs.
bit awkward with getting into town and the camera in front of me. If I have
know.
someone following me around, that would be much easier.
That would be much easier.
So I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Alana says, I agree that you should not feel pressured to be the first. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to make it clear, because personally, something I've been thinking about, the fact that I sort of started bringing in these fragrances first, sometimes I'm not the first person. There are other people who are first to review certain fragrances, but it's like amongst the first two, first three, I'm right there. It was fun, and it's exciting. I don't feel like I need to stop necessarily, because first of all, I think I have access to these fragrances fast, somehow I get to get them, and as he said in the video, if any reviewer, gets to who reviews these fragrances gets access to these fragrances, it's only common sense the person brings it to his or her channel, so it's never been like a competition, like I'm in a rush to be the first person. It just happens that I get them and I get super excited as soon as I get these bottles, sometimes I just want to share with my audience. And that is the reason why I also have my Life After Maceration series, where I give updates periodically. Okay, so Alana says, I agree you should not feel, okay, that is what we are addressing now. Tolin Graham says, good morning from the US.
Good morning. How's the US this morning? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining the live. Messi Mom says, new to the world of Middle Eastern fragrances, how long is maceration process? And what's the best way to macerate?
Maceration, I believe, depends on the individual fragrance. Some fragrances actually do not need any form of maceration. They are good to go, But I feel a lot of fragrances with like heavy presence of musk and ambroxan sort of feel, they need a lot of time, because I think Middle Eastern musk and ambroxans, they feel very cheap. They can come across as very cheap.
As light as well.
Yes, and so you need to give them time. You need to give them time. Unlike some gourmands, which are so much easy to take in from the first time. So maceration depends on the fragrance. But if you want to be on the safer side, just give it about 2 to 3 weeks. Any fragrance at all. Okay, so I watched, Alana Gomez says, I watched you two yesterday. I want Eclair, but haven't enjoyed Caramel Cascade fully. That is the issue, because I guess
they're bringing them and bringing them.
Us.
But you did say you smell a bit of a difference between the two fragrances.
I actually do. Eclair feels much resonance, much thicker, whilst Caramel Cascade gets to the milky. That is much more milky, I get the milk in the Caramel Cascade more than I get in the Eclair. Eclair goes, in the territory of the Bianco Latte. I know Bianco Latte, it's quite, Caramel Cascade, I should say, I would say it's an accurate dupe, like a lighter, much more milkier version, whilst the Eclair is like almost a 1-to-1 dupe. But I still will not dismiss Caramel Cascade, just because there's a newer one. That is how I feel. Just because there's a newer one doesn't mean Caramel Cascade was never good. It is still a good one. If you've never come across Eclair, you are good with Caramel Cascade. You don't need them both, honestly. The differences are not that much, Just that Caramel is much more milky as compared to Eclair. That is what I find as the main difference. Okay. Paradise Blue says, love the way you describe the Middle Eastern fragrances. It helps on deciding purchasing a fragrance.
Thank you so much, Paradise.
Thank you so much. Justine, how are you, Justine? Good to have you here. I'm subscribed to you both and bought my Middle Eastern fragrances on your recommendation. I love them both. I love them all. Thanks to you. Thanks for all you do. Greetings from a Grenadian living
yeah.
in Derbyshire, UK. I hope I'm getting it right.
Grenadian living in Derbyshire,
Derbyshire, UK.
Thank you so
Thank you
much for
so
reaching
much.
out
Thank
from
you. Thank you
that
so
far. Thank you
much.
so much. And thank you for keeping us encouraged to do
Hello,
more.
Jamila. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure to see you here, Jamila. Okay.
Alana says I'm gonna get it low. So I think they're talking about the
Eclair.
Yes,
You can have
should.
both. You can have both. If you don't have caramel cascade, probably you can skip caramel cascade and go straight to eclair. But if you already have caramel cascade, it is good enough. Honestly, it is good enough. You know, you can do without the eclair if you already have the caramel cascade. But if you feel you just want to own both for the sake of owning both,
It's not
why
redundant
not?
to
Yeah,
own both.
it is quite redundant because the differences are not too much, you know. But
Okay.
I mean, I have both, so I wouldn't say don't get both if you really want to. Yeah. Paradise Beauty says the Latafa Eclair fragrance smells really good. It is. It does smell really good.
I'm still playing
My
around
first
with
impression was like alcohol. If you remember, I did it in the car. It was alcohol, but it's good. It's good.
Jay's Fragrance Space says hello. Hi Jay. Hi Jay.
Jamila.
How are you? How are you?
Happy Sunday. Naji says, hi, beautiful ladies. Greetings from Germany.
Greetings.
Hello.
How's Germany today? How Germany? What time is it in Germany right now?
It's 6 p.m. Around 6 p.m.
in Germany.
No, here in Zim. So
no, I'm saying what time. I'm actually asking.
Yes.
Najis, what time it is in Germany? You know, I just want to know what time you're joining us from Germany. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Naturally, Liz, how are you? I was actually just watching your video, your Middle Eastern, your dupe videos that you posted yesterday. I was actually just enjoying that. Okay, so Liz says, hey beauty, hey ladies, happy Sunday. Love both of you, your
Love
channels.
you right back. Love
Thank
you.
you. I enjoy your channel as well. Thank you so much. And I'm glad to know your husband is my countryman.
That's a good one. That's
yes,
a good
my
one.
countryman. So yeah.
Oh, it's 6:13 p.m. So it's more or less the same time. So we're on the same time zone with Germany. That's nice. That's nice, actually.
The same. Hi, Lady Sonia.
She's always supportive. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for always supporting.
Thank you,
Sonia is my sister, and she makes sure to keep us encouraged because she knows the journey. She knows, what it takes to do this thing. And she said to me, if anything, I'll always drop a comment. I'll always, watch and like. So thank you so much.
Super supportive, super supportive from day one. Thank you, Sonia.
Remember to smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Share this live so that it can go out to more people.
Alison B, how are you? Welcome.
Hi, Alison.
Alison B says, I think recently reviewers are not as honest about new perfumes. Everyone compares them to the same perfume that we spend a hard time. That is what I'm trying to say. Do not dismiss the older fragrance just because there's a new variation. Like caramel cascade is a good one. When it first came out, everybody was like, okay, people had issues with it that it smells like root beer to them, which I never got. I got caramel cascade from like a milkier version of caramel cascade. That is what I got, but after maturation it's smoothing out beautifully. I don't think we should dismiss the old just because we have the new.
Exactly.
It's a good one. Caramel cascade is a good one. Eclair, you can argue it's better because it's so much closer, but caramel cascade has been with us. It's macerated, so I think I'm still going to give it to caramel cascade. Do not dismiss it just because there is an eclair. Okay, so
that's Jemima moderating. She says,
Liz says, I bought eclair after watching your review. I have Bianco Latte and caramel cascade already. The fragrance lover in me is nosy. Everybody is nosy and needs to compare all three. Thank you so much. Okay, I perfectly understand. It's quite, curiosity, as they say, kills the cat. Like you just want to know what's up. Sometimes just to satisfy your curiosity, you just have to get some of these fragrances. I do understand. Okay, so Telegram says Care Fusion isn't all that. Longevity is horrible. I've had it for about 2 weeks. Does it get better? Well, Care Fusion, it doesn't really. For me, I think it is an okay scent. It's an okay sweet, lychee, sparkling scent. It is sweet. It lasts. As for lasting, I'll give it away.
Does it?
Yes, it lasts on your skin for quite some time, especially on clothes. Maybe around 6 hours, 7 hours at least. It can linger, but it's not going to fill up a room. From my little experience, it's okay. I
was
like
actually
it, but
happy you came with that one because I was curious,
yeah.
and as somebody who likes the Kealis from time to time, I was hoping to add it, but I didn't find differences between it and the origin, the existing Apple.
The subline, they are quite similar. Just that Fusion feels more sparkling, but they all in that apple lychee. It's okay to me. Fusion is okay, just
Feels
like
like Latafa Sublime.
yeah.
Also feels like Kealis Eden Juicy Apple. That sort of vibe. If you've had that fragrance, then you're not missing much.
You're not
But
missing
I was
much.
happy because she saved me some coins. I don't think I'll be adding it to my collection. I didn't see it full bottle worthy,
Yeah.
But I was happy to do the review.
It's an okay scent to me, quite an everyday easy grab, easy grab, that a lot of younger women would love, teenage, 20s. I do enjoy it though. Okay, so Alana Gomez says, I think it is I think for us in the US, it's FOMO, fear of missing out.
I think it's with every collector actually.
It is.
You just want to see the differences. You are just curious, even when you know,
it's not just the US. It's not. Maybe we can argue for the fact that there's a lot of disposable income in the US that people can readily get some of these, as compared to other regions. So when something is hyped, everybody goes for it, and there's a lot of what people call consumerism. There's a lot of spending. I know in the US, everybody's in the shops like all the time, but probably because there is a lot of more disposable income. That is why maybe you feel, I don't know, but okay. So Vibes Planet says this is a great link up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. It is. Okay, so we have Bazard 5454 says, hello to my favorite beauties reviewing fragrances. The only two I trust and have never been wrong. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But I will still not say do not blind buy in as much as you can, in as much as you can, because some of the fragrances you would go with someone's nose and be a little disappointed and go like, I don't trust this person no more. But I think if you have access to decants, please try and sample them.
But the challenge with the Middle Eastern fragrances is you would hardly find. That's where the problem is. Well, I can see some sellers are now, selling decants even on eBay and stuff. But in most cases, it's just full bottle.
I think because of the prices, if you are going to buy a decant for like, let's say $5, and you're going to get a full bottle for like $35. A lot of people would just go like, why don't I just get a full bottle? But yeah. Okay, so Bazar 5454 says, thumbs up everybody.
Yes,
come on, join me,
guys.
Yes,
join the live. Join the live. This is going to be the last live that we do not for an eternity, but I mean maybe sitting on this particular setup and stuff. We might do a live maybe telephonically or something like that if we can do one joining each other and stuff. So we'll see how we can go about it, but this is going to be the last one physically until maybe we organize a meet and greet or I go to Ghana.
Okay, so what do we have here? Lakeisha Page Jenkins says, hello girls, love your reviews. I'm glad it caught you alive. Yes,
thank you.
We are here.
Thank you so much.
Please let everybody know we are here.
Thank you for the support.
Ready to answer anything.
Paradise Blue says, hi Jemima. She's moderating. She's on the other side, but she'll probably reply.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. CEO says, hi from Nigeria. Hello,
Hello.
Niger for life. I watch you both and appreciate this friendship. Thank you.
Thank you
You
so
are both
much.
very honest and I trust your opinions. Adwoa, is it okay to be the first? It's okay to be the first one. We all
I
look
told her
to
that as well. I told her, I
we
said,
all
it's,
look to the tea.
everybody would love that. You know, anyone who's
Well,
saying that is maybe has got I don't know, their own personal feelings about it, but I
well,
think it's a good thing. I actually check her. I can't wait for her to land in Ghana, you know, and get her hands on the new Latafa because I want to know what she's going to think of it. So it's a good thing. And
yeah.
she was saying that she already got someone who, you know, her supplier said they already have one for
Yeah,
her.
so
Why
I already
not?
have
You
that,
know,
if
she
I were
already,
in Ghana,
so
probably would have been on
yeah,
my channel
she would have
already,
dropped it by now. So expect
Yeah.
that one to come this week, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to take a few notes from her because I'm probably going to get mine in a few weeks. And why not? So yeah, kudos, girl. Keep getting them
I
first.
will, but I will still, I guess, want to balance it out, Now what I'm trying to do is, or what I've decided to do is, let's say the eclair that came after caramel cascade, if I get to know that it's a dupe of an already existing dupe, I might take my time, I might take my time just to avoid a whole lot of redundancy,
Yes.
probably later down the line I might get a decant. If I'm able to get a decant, I will, but I'll try and figure it out one way or the other. So yeah, thank you. I don't mind at all bringing it to you first, yeah. Okay, so Chris says, happy Sunday, ladies. Happy
Thank
Sunday,
you,
Chris.
Same to you.
What is your recommendation for boozy fragrances? I already have Angel Share and Camera. Thanks. Okay, so it's still Angel Share, Kismet Angel. I think
There's the
Kismet
Bezona
Angel.
Alhambra one, that Side Effects clone, I think it's Boozy.
Yeah, what's the name? After Effect.
After Effect, yeah.
Yes.
After Effect is Boozy.
Yes, it has the rum.
Yeah. There's also Georgian's The Lion Heart from Sterling Perfumes. That is the not Tragedy of the Lord George, but it's very boozy. There's also Moha, the black one for men. It does not list a boozy note, but I get boozy from that.
Penhaligon.
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay,
those are some of the recommendations.
Okay.
Right there.
I also have Fragrance World Hardwood. Hardwood, it's quite boozy, but it's like an easy boozy way to slide in if you don't want anything like
Kahila, the black one. I always confuse the two. There's Platinum, there's Lux. The one with the horse head from Paris Corner, that's a very boozy
cherry
scent.
boozy.
Yes, inspired by Kea Ali's Invite Only. So it doesn't get boozier than that. You can try that as well. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Bassard 5454. I just got my Kaya Fusion. I say Kaya. C says Kahia in the mail yesterday, and it feels more like a fragrance mist to me. Technically, you can say that it's more of a fragrance mist, in a way. That's why everybody keeps saying it feels a bit Victoria's Secret, juvenile body mist. I do agree, but it does get better with time, just slightly better with time, to the extent that you can wear it on its own without layering it. Yes, so it does get better with time. It is a good one, just that it can be a little annoying, but because you might need to top up to be able to enjoy the scent intensely, or if that is what's here. Tony, how are you? Goldie smells good. Hey ladies.
Hello.
Y'all have a great chemistry. Love the content. Keep coming. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
we are trying to do our thing, Tony.
Thank
you. Thank you so much. We hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Thank you so much. Paradise Blue says, I started purchasing Middle Eastern fragrances of C's recommendation because she is very knowledgeable. She is very knowledgeable. We all take inspiration from C.
Thank you so much.
Everybody
Paradise
takes inspiration from C. Okay, so Alana says, I buy more by the notes and definitely listen to and trust you to over many other reviewers.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Carl's TV, just put the hearts there. Thank you.
Thank
Love you right
you.
back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Paradise says, is there a clone for Blanche Betty?
No, I think someone asked this the last time.
Not
I don't
yet,
have
guys.
any Middle Eastern clone.
Not
I don't know
yet.
any. I think the Alexandria and Dapa,
Yeah.
they have that, but till this day I don't know any.
But our best bet with
Yeah.
that is going to be Paris Corner, because Paris Corner seems to have, gone on this thing where they're trying to catch the new popular fragrances. So maybe Paris Corner is gonna drop one soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a guess.
Yeah, but we don't know. I don't think there's any Blanche Bet dupe from a Middle Eastern house yet, but hopefully soon. Okay, so CEO says, see, you give us a sense of direction when we are lost in terms of which fragrances to buy. You are our own very North Star. Yes, she is. We would love to be lost without. We would be lost without you.
Thank you, CEO.
We
I
all
appreciate.
definitely would be lost without
Thank you, CEO. Thank you.
Yes. Lokisha Page says, any recommendation for shower soapy fresh fragrance? No patchouli, no oud, no spice, just a pretty clean scent.
Oh, Jemima says Taskin. And I noticed CEO actually said, and Jemima, you're a star. Like,
yes, she is.
See,
she is.
Dousing yourself during the Savers Pledge. Can't wait for that one. She's going to reply on her own. Now, back to that fresh shower.
Just a
what about
pretty clean
for women?
Kismet for women.
It's soapy.
Okay, that's the good girl.
Yes.
Good girl gone bad.
But it's a bit challenging, but I find it, fresh and soapy and...
I don't think I have a lot of soapy fragrances. I don't think I have, but I have a lot of fresh fragrance, fresh and clean. We can think about Eternal Mask. That is fresh and clean. Yeah, we can think of that comes, right on top of my head. That is Eternal Mask by Paris Corner. It's fresh and clean. Okay, so Jemima. Okay,
Buzzard 5454. I'm thinking of buying Teriac and Casablanca Extrait. What are your thoughts? I haven't smelled the Extrait.
Same here.
But they said it's almost similar.
They say it's almost similar, but it's smoother. Casablanca can be a bit rough, but I heard the Extrait is like a smoother version and much better, but technically the same scent. Whereas Teriac
is nice. You warm up to it. If initially it doesn't impress you, you will warm up to it. It does have that kind of footprint. The nose is the nose behind Teriac. You will get that footprint, especially if you are to compare with what he's done with the label. I'm talking about Mr. Quinton Beach. So you will get a little bit of that labellish thing, but with a Lattafa touch to it. So it's a nice fragrance pair. And there's leather, and it's unisex as well. Very long lasting too. So Teriac, I would say yes. Casablanca, the Extrait, I haven't tried.
I guess I own both fragrances and I love both fragrances. But if you are looking for a unique scent profile, I would say look elsewhere, because it feels like those two already exist on the market. We have fragrances in the same scent family, so to me, if you already have the likes of the, let's say, Label, or I see Teriac as more of the Jessica Simpson's fancy.
Oh yeah, you said
yeah, so. I feel it's much closer to that, and then if you already have Casablanca, then probably you don't need the Casablanca Extrait, so it depends. But between the two, you can own both. I love them both. I do love them both. Okay, so I am
Mambi.
I am Mambi. Okay, I am Mambi.
So let's talk about
Choco Max. Is it a dupe of anything better? Is it a dupe of any better dupe? It's okay. I love it, but want something with more performance. I think you asked this in one of my videos about Choco Max. I understand it's a dupe for Chocolate Greedy
by
Montal. Yes. Well, it has performance issues.
But the simplest thing when it comes to that is get yourself the
Oil.
You won't be able to scrub it off you. Get yourself the oil. That thing sticks on everything. I remember when I was doing a video on the oil, I said, this oil is too much. It's almost as if I've doused myself in it. And it was Roseala that says, no, get the perfume if you're having a problem with the oil. The oil is a bit too much. So if you like that Choco Mask intensified, get the oil version of it from the same company.
Yeah. And you can even get both and layer them.
Yes.
Get the oil, and then layer it with the spray. If you are not an oil person per se, you want to have a sense of spray, you can get both, I think. Okay, so Alana says, oh yes, Casablanca is good. Yes, Casablanca is good. It is great. I love both Casablanca, Egba, Atik by Junaid. They are all in the same sense, family. I have all of them and I love all of them, Okay, so Naturally Liz says, Terra gets better and better each time I smell it.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
Mine is thickened.
Yeah.
It's still got that staple DNA that you will find in other fragrances, like she said, Jessica Simpson, Nabel and stuff. But there is a twist to it. I get a Middle Eastern waste to that fragrance, which I enjoy a lot. And it's thickened and it's long lasting. A few sprays go a long way. So gets better with time.
Terrac is good. Terrac is definitely a good one. Jay says, like the live, guys.
Yes, guys. Like, share the live. Like and share the live. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Join the family. Just hit that subscribe button. Just double check. Maybe you're not subscribed. Just subscribe. We're trying to be as visible as possible. So thank you for joining. Everybody who's here, thank you. Smash the like button, share.
And it's actually our last live together, at least for now, because I'm heading back to Ghana any moment from now.
Yes.
So we decided to just say goodbye with this live, at least until I get to Ghana. So yeah. Chris says, how do I learn to embrace Middle Eastern fragrances as equal compared to niche designer and not see them as cheap or less?
That's a good question.
I think you've already answered it. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing, I think Middle Eastern felt foreign, it felt foreign to a lot of people, and even before Middle Eastern fragrances became what we know, it's been in existence,
there are Sassis, the Al-Haramains,
in Ghana, we've always had the Middle Eastern fragrances, we've always had them, coming down to Ghana, so we are used to those woody, strong, spicy fragrances, on the Ghanaian markets, for example, so it's not something too new until we are now doing it on YouTube that a lot of people are getting on board. But Middle Eastern fragrances have always been there. Probably it's a misconception that they are cheap. Yes, some of them can feel cheap. Some of them can feel really cheap, but
and as you said, it's a mindset thing. It's all about the mindset, and some of them will make you believers, for instance, because I was also skeptical when I was starting this journey, because I was fixated on certain fragrances and I would always feel some type of way, but the more you use some, and the way the Middle Eastern houses are also refining some of their fragrances, you will put some respect on their names, and that will make you see that will make you give them a little bit of some respect, and gradually shift that mindset of that mental shortcut that they're cheap. Some are cheap in terms of quality, in terms of how they smell, but not necessarily all of them. It also depends on the houses as well.
They are not like, they basically are at par with a lot of them performing so much better than designer or even niche fragrances. It's all a matter of do you want to feel you belong, or you want to feel accepted, because I feel like sometimes it depends on how you're looking at it. But for me, whatever you can afford, whether niche, designer, Middle Eastern, go for it. Okay, so let's say safe travels to Ghana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you.
I'm missing her already.
Thank you. Okay, so Bazar 5454 says, what are the new Latafa reviews coming? What are they called? I think the latest one is the Latafa
Sir.
So yeah,
The thing with the advert, I don't know whether it's 2 or 1. I'm beginning to think it's. I thought because they kind of like flipped it like that. I thought it was 2 all along until I noticed no, it looks like it's just 1.
Well, I need to confirm it, but for now, I think I've seen the Sir.
The Sir.
Yeah, that is the only one.
That's the one coming this week because it's a Sunday. This week on Adwoa's channel, guys, make the date. I'm not going. I don't know about the time she will need to test it, but this week because she has already sourced that one. So I also can't wait for that review. That is the one review I'm waiting for because I want to know what that one is all about. I want to know whether it's worth adding to my collection. I want to know whether it smells like something that's already there. I'm curious. Yeah.
I hope not. But it's likely going to be one of, I don't know. So Destiny says, hello ladies, I hope you are doing well. Hello. Hi, Destiny. Thank you for your reviews. Between Ish Al Shoe Gold and River Cat, which is better clone of Baby Cat? River Cat is Baby Cat, whilst Ish Al Shoe Gold is Resendo Mato number 5.
So they're two different.
They are two different, although they have like elements you can, consider similar, but between the two, between Baby Cat and River Cat, I don't know which one I prefer better. I know let's say between Baby Cat and Nile Queen by Arabiat, I prefer Arabiat's version. I prefer the Arabiat's version because it comes across as even more complicated and more, Baby Cat. The River Cat is well done, but I prefer Nile Queen.
What about the Mahajan?
Mahajan, it's like for the one who doesn't want to be hesitant to be too noticeable.
Okay. Because that also has a
yes, Mahajan Gold by Latafa.
By Latafa also has the Baby Cat vibe.
The Baby Cat vibe, yes, it also does. So, the issue with Ish Al Shoe Gold is that it has this bent rubber feel to it, which a lot of people have complained about, so
I returned mine.
If you're not comfortable,
gift and I returned it. It
was
too much.
If you're not comfortable, but it gets better with time.
Oh, does it?
It does. Okay. It does. For me, it's one of mine. I'll consider it as my sexy date nights, scent. It is a good one, but to be on the safer side, maybe you can start with the River Cats and then if that works for you, we can graduate to Ish Al Shoe Gold. That is my opinion. Okay, Chris says, well said. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you,
Chris. Watchwoman, how are you? How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Thank
from
you.
South Africa.
From
I
South
can
Africa.
See that flag. Hi, she's so supportive.
Thank you.
She's
yes,
always supportive.
Yes. What did you guys eat? I wish you would have shared your food. I ate some noodles.
She's not eating.
Oh, I ate some noodles, so
she's not eating. She's the noodles, eggs.
I ate some noodles,
toast, chicken, and potatoes. But I understand.
I ate some noodles, so yeah, that's what I ate in the afternoon. Okay, so Naturally says, I have a variety of fragrances. Some of my most complimented fragrances are Middle Eastern. I agree. For the Sabis, asking about a clean fragrance, Intro Ivory, that is a good one.
Yes,
that Max Therapy, it's a dupe of Max Therapy. That is a good one. I think I don't have the Intro Ivory. I have the Alhambra version known as Infinity Mask. I think that is what I have, but I tried that when we went to the stores, in town.
That
intro, they are good. They are good. Thank you so much, Lace. Thank you. Chairu says, but Kahila Platinum on C's recommendation. Didn't think a man's fragrance would work on a lady.
But
that fragrance is good.
It is
great. Great word. Great collab, by the way.
Thank you.
Been following the both of you for a while now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Chibu.
Thank you so much. Paradise Blue says, did you ladies do any shopping together. We actually did.
We did. We did.
We actually
we
did.
captured some moments. We'll try to bring it in vlog form because we did. We did try and hit a couple of shops, but the thing is with Zim that we don't have a lot of current, or the latest newer releases. We have all those ones that Adwoa is already familiar with, but we did manage to go to a couple of stores where I just did show her what we have, and I explained to her that this is what happens. Here we don't have the like the new Latafa is probably going to be here maybe in the next 3 months or something like that, unless there's somebody who manages to bring it and they'll sell it for a premium. So maybe I'll be able to get it off her or South Africa, we'll see. But yeah, you will see some vlogs that we're going to throw after, as time goes.
Okay, so just a little shopping, nothing too much. Evelyn, how are you, Evelyn? That is my sister from another mother.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hello,
Thank
Evelyn.
you so much for
Thank
joining
you for joining
us.
us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Evelyn. Destiny says thank you. Thank you so much, Destiny.
Thank you so much, Destiny. Thank you for joining. We should be thanking you for joining.
Yes,
Thank
you. Chris says, I'm glad you mentioned that. What causes that burnt rubbery smell? Honestly, I don't know what causes it, maybe the composition by itself gives off that, it's an ambery floral, scent with that leather, maybe the leather.
Maybe the leather. The concentration of the leather.
Yeah, in the Ish Al Shu Gold. Maybe the leather. Maybe, maybe, but I'm not too sure. Okay, so Emily says, hello, beauties. Hello, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Welcome to the live. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to like, hit the share button. That way the live will go to more people. This is going to be our last live together like this. I mean, sitting on this couch, not forever, obviously, but this is going to be the last live. We did promise to drop this one before she leaves, and this is us fulfilling that promise.
Watchwoman says, oud mood and opulent oud smell similar to me. Not 100, but very close. Oud mood. Which one is opulent oud? Is a black one. The black one.
Yes, the black one.
Opulent red.
Yes. Okay. The thing is with that composition, it kind of is like a staple for Latafa, where sometimes you can't see yourself going past that. That is the one thing that's a bit tricky there. So I can see, how you'd see the similarities there. Once you get to that woody thing that's going on there, and then you get it from another fragrance and another one.
The lines are blurred.
Yeah.
The lines are
blurred. It becomes difficult to decipher. Yeah. So yes, they are similar, I agree.
Yes. Bazar 5454. Get around, ladies. God bless you. Much love to Jemima.
Thank you, Basar. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Jemima is also waving. She says, thank you.
Elizabeth Grant says, hello, ladies.
Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to the live.
Hello, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Wing Lady.
Hi, Wing Lady. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
Hello, Wing Lady.
I love your channel. I'm always watching.
Yes, I do.
Love your collection. I love you inspired me to actually do a series with my daughter when I saw you doing one. Yeah, that I'm mistaking Wing Lady for. I love Wing Lady. She also gets a lot of
Middle Eastern. Yes.
I
think she just posted one about Nebras.
Yes.
Kissa Delicious and Choco Max that I was watching.
Yes. Thank you. Welcome. I saw the picture. Just from the picture, I was mistaking her for.
Is it Bella?
Not Bella. The name is gone.
Well, okay.
She always wears a hijab as well. But yeah,
John. Hello, John. Hello, John. Very supportive, John.
Hi, John.
Thank you so much, John. Emily says, last live. Oh no, unfortunately, last one for us because I'm leaving.
Yeah, not forever. We will do lives. We can do some via the phone and stuff, but they won't be as flawless as this, because when you're doing the connection via the phone, if one person speaks, it mutes the other and stuff like that. But this is going to be the last possibly flawless life while we're together. But obviously, when I go to Ghana, when we do the meet and greet and stuff, we'll do more lives.
Definitely. So we have Evelyn. Evelyn says, thanks, ladies, for educating us on some of these perfume. Thank you. We are here to help you, just to give you information to help you out. And thank you too for subscribing and watching, because without you guys, we don't have any channel, So thank you so much, Evelyn. Paradise Blue says, love your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paradise.
Thank you. A man says, what's better for Arabian? What's a better dupe for Arabian tonka? I think that's what Noir de Arabia or Cruise Secret Max. I've not tried the Cruise Secret, but I've tried the Noir de Arabia.
Noir de Arabia is nice.
It's pretty spot on. It's Noir de Arabia is pretty spot on. So yeah, I've not tried the other one. Okay, so Destiny says it's winter here in South Africa. Can you please recommend Beast Mode winter fragrances for ladies? Ishalshu Gold.
Yes.
With a cat. December Vanilla. Empire Victor.
Yes, Empire Victor. I'm wearing that.
Oud Mood.
Emir, what do you call it? The By the Fireplace clone. That's as beastly as it gets.
They are all beastly. Even Handsome Gold. Yeah, feminine, beastly. Yeah, they are the ones that come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Amir Al Oud Intense. Yeah, that's
Amir Al Oud Intense.
That one is very Amir.
Yes. Amir Al Oud Intense.
That's a beastly one. If you like smoky fragrances, that's gonna do it. Also has that vanilla, very polarizing but very smoky. But that one, it would be great for the cold weather because it can be a bit too much in the heat. Casablanca is another good one because that one is very, very long lasting. So Casablanca is not going to disappoint. But the price for Casablanca in South Africa, I know, is not very friendly, but if you can get your hands on that, Casablanca is not cheap in South Africa.
Okay.
In fact, the Swiss Arabians, you know, they're not that affordable.
I see. Well, the prices have dropped in Ghana. I think you can get it for around $30.
Casablanca?
Yeah.
Wow.
Around $30 now. From the last time I checked, around $30, $35.
South Africa was about 900 Rand, depending on where you get it from. Okay. 900 Rand is about $50, $60.
Oh, okay. It's around 35 in Ghana. So yeah. Okay, so Destiny, that is going to be it. We hope you find something, within your budget, So Alana says, hi, Wing Lady.
Yes, Wing Lady is here. Thank you so much
here
for
with
the support.
Us.
She's
right here with us.
You need to talk more, girl. Thank you so much for the
here
support.
With us.
It's very good to support each other.
Yes.
In the fragrance community. As I was saying, I watch literally everybody who does fragrances, as many people as I can, and Wing Lady is one of them. I love her views. I love, her viewpoint.
How she goes about it, it's like laid back.
Yes.
Nothing serious.
Nothing serious.
Yeah, I like that.
I like your channel, girl. I might not comment just because sometimes I get busy.
I was watch her video, but I didn't comment.
But
the one she just posted on Nebra Sukumax and Kisa Delicious. I watch sometimes, but I don't. Okay, so Bazard 5454 says I got a Francique 107.5 and waited 3 months. I had to get rid of it due to very strong bent rubber tie smell. 107. I think you have that.
Yes,
you have that. I don't have that.
Is it the Gris?
No.
107.9. 107.9. Is it the Gris Chanel?
I think
or
it's a
the BDK Rouge Smoking?
Yeah, probably.
It does have a rubbery thing going on. It does have the cherry thing going on, but that's how it vibes. That's exactly how it vibes. So it's the sort of fragrance that doesn't change. If it's not changing and you don't like it, you probably won't like it, because it doesn't change. It stays like that. But I personally like it, but it just has that rubbery thing going on.
Okay, so John says, see Adwoa, thank you for all your great content. Peace, love, respect. Peace, love, respect to you, John. Thank you for always being so supportive. Thank you. Wing Lady, a question, please. So should I buy Bayan Al Asra or not? I can't decide even though I've seen your reviews. I would highly recommend that.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. It's quite different from the norm. It's quite different from the everyday.
It's definitely not going to be redundant. Chances are you don't have something like that in your collection. Even as I smelled mine, I knew I hadn't I don't have that in my collection, so
Yeah.
it's not a redundant fragrance.
It's not.
It might be slightly different from the old OG in terms of the nuttiness not being that heightened, but it's a good one to have.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can buy that one. That one
Yeah.
is nice.
I'm sure you are going to like it too. You know, it's very feminine. I know Wing Lady likes her feminine sweet fragrances as opposed to the oud, so I'm sure she will like it. Okay, so Alison B says, okay, so Alana Gomez says, your knowledge is everything. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Alison B says, it would be nice if you pick a perfume topic and challenge your other reviews to share their opinions on YouTube.
Maybe reviewers.
Okay.
A Middle Eastern collaboration across YouTube. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
But it depends on how receptive some will be to that. You know, if they are, then it's something that is doable.
It's doable, but it depends on
it's something
if
that
everybody is
doable.
willing to do.
It's like those, what do you call them? Those tags, fragrance tags, where somebody creates a tag and then...
Yeah. Okay, so Aman says, would you recommend Kahila Lux or Empire Victor? They are different.
Very different. I would say Empire Victor. Kaila Lux is very, very, very different. They don't vibe the same.
No.
The other one is, I always confuse the Lux and the Platinum. Okay.
The Lux is the black one.
Okay, the Lux is the, thank you. I know them by color, but the names confuse me. The black one, it's very different. It's boozy. It's got the dark chocolate there. It does feel like a realistic drunken rum smell there. You know, if you're not... like whiskey, like putting your nose to whiskey, that's how it feels like, which is completely the opposite of Empire Victor. Empire Victor is a beautiful vanilla, guys.
She has it on her hand today.
You just keep smelling yourself. That fragrance, I see very few people not liking that fragrance. Gorgeous fragrance from Kadlash. They nailed it. If anything, that fragrance should put them on the limelight. They nailed that fragrance.
Yes. Emily says, I'm the same wing lady. I have a love guidance, but I can't decide if I should blind buy Bayan. I mean, if you are thinking of picking up a backup bottle of guidance, I think Bayan is a good way to go.
Considering the price of the Amouages, then if you love that scent profile, you want to wear it anyhow, then Bayan will be good. But you might find yourself actually, savoring both, because that's also a well-made fragrance. It's not that because it's more affordable, it smells really nice.
Maybe you can just layer them. You do like 10 sprays of Bayan, then 5 sprays of the original one, just to save that one, maybe, Okay, so Siwa, excuse me. Siwa says, with Wink Lady in the house, I have all my faves in one place. Who knew the community could be this fun? Yes. I like Wink Lady. There are quite a number of reviewers, around me, Ghana, that I love, Probably I should do a video and give a shout out to some of my favorite creators. Wink Lady is definitely one of them. She's definitely one of them. Okay, so Liz says, Liz says, I have to hop off, but I enjoyed you both.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much for taking your time to join this live.
We are grateful.
We appreciate it.
We are grateful. So, Aman says, thank you. Really appreciate your insight. Thank you,
Aman. Thank you.
Empire Victor, Destiny is asking what Empire Victor is duping. So, it's been rumored to dupe Oudgasm. Is it the vanilla by Kelly? We have not smelled that, but that is what is being reported to be a dupe of. But what I can say is, even if it is not a dupe, try and get your hands on it.
It's one of the best vanillas. I even saw another video that another creator talking about it being similar to Tom Ford's Vanilla 6. So and if you go on those fragrances, okay, the Oudgasm, the Tom Ford one, they're very good fragrances in their own right. So if there's anything at all in Empire Victor that's reminding people of those fragrances, then it's a good fragrance. And as Adwoa said, as a standalone, it's beautiful. I actually wish it wasn't duping anything.
I wish
it's not a dupe. I hope it's not a dupe, because it's a beautiful fragrance, and that would actually put Kadlash up there, because amazing. I'm yet to see another, smell something as beautiful.
Get it with the intention of getting something that is a standalone fragrance. You know, don't assume or don't think about it as a dupe. You know, get Empire Victor for what it is, and we are very positive. You're not going to be disappointed. You know, yeah. Okay. Oops, sorry. We have here, how are you,
Hi,
Thank you so much. Humble appeal to explore other houses like Oud Kalakas, Ahmed Al Maghribi, etc. I think they have some great scents. Adwoa's recent exposition on the Empire from Cadillac was refreshing. Yes, we'll do that. You know, sometimes it's the access. I think, okay, I've come across quite a bit of the Oud Kalakas, the brand,
Maghribi,
you know.
I can get in South Africa, but it's the price.
The price.
The starting price of those are sometimes in the hundreds. And,
yes.
You know, a little over 100. So you ask yourself, do you want to buy a fragrance that's most likely going to smell like another fragrance on the market for a price that's close to what the original goes for? So that's just the problem.
Yes, sometimes the prices of some of the houses are a bit, you know, quite a deterrent. That is why we don't. Personally, I don't bring them to my channel. Occasionally, I'll chip in one if I get it the price, you know, at a right price. But probably I should be doing decants, you know.
Decants.
Maybe I should be doing decants of those ones and be bringing them. Okay, so thank you so much, Paradise says, what do you think about Maison Alhambra's narcotic flower fragrance? Phenomenal.
She
Beautiful.
loves narcotic flower. I love it.
I do
too.
love it. Yeah.
I've been talking about it for years.
Yeah.
It's an underrated gem. Beautiful feminine scent.
Yes. It looks like a lot of the questions being asked, we've done videos around it. So stay tuned in the course of the week and to the end of June, we're bringing you videos. We've tackled a lot of the questions that are being asked on this live. So so narcotic flower is a good one, you know. It is a good one. I like it, and the price is also right. Okay, so says Empire Regent from Cadillac reminds me of Club de Nuit Intense Woman in the black bottle. Okay, so I think you are the first person telling me this because I haven't smelt the Regent. Of what the 4 in the Empire line, that is the only one I didn't get access to a decant. So thank you. Thank you. I'm intrigued by that because
it would make sense considering that, you know, these bottles, these 4 bottles, did you say 4 or 3?
They are 4.
The 4 that were released, that's now giving me an idea that maybe they decided to put the rich concentrated kind of compositions in those because Empire Victor is rich. Now, if you're saying Empire Regent is also like that Club de Nuit woman, that's a rich concentrated fragrance. So but thank you for cluing us up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Lotus Perfumes, how are you?
Hi, Lotus Perfumes.
Thank you for joining us. I have purchased Quad the 4th. It's beautiful, but performance is very weak. Yes, I have said it on my channel a lot of times that performance for North Star Expression is quite weak, you know, but it gets a little better with time. But I think I've gone past getting fragrances for performance only. If I do like the scents,
especially if you have
now
a huge
I don't
collection.
Mind. Now I don't mind. As you said, probably because I have a huge collection now, I don't mind overspraying and topping up every 3-4 hours. You know, the performance is lacking, but it's going to improve slightly, but it's not going to give you 8 hours. You know, it's not. Okay. All right. So Hal says, hey ladies, any suggestion for a bold, sexy Middle Eastern fragrance for a corporate woman? And it must last for days. So are you taking the sexy fragrance to the office as a corporate woman? That is none of my business though.
December Vanilla.
That is none of my business though. Yeah, December Vanilla is bold. Very.
December Vanilla, Empire Victor, sounding like a broken record, but we have to give that perfume its flowers. That's a bold, sexy, you know, fragrance. And that December Vanilla as well.
Even the Club and Intense Woman,
that's a good one as well. Even Nasheed by Latafa. And, you know, that's good as well. If you're looking for something, you know,
if you don't mind, Ishal Shoe Gold, it is bold. If you
that's
don't mind,
bold as it gets. You know.
If you don't mind Nile Queen, it is bold. You know, if you don't mind Shagaf Oud, it is bold.
It's bold. It's
If you don't mind them, they are bold.
Yeah.
They are really bold and sexy. You know, even
Oud Mood,
tobacco,
if it doesn't bother
vanille.
you that it's been there on the market for
Yeah.
years, that's as bold as
Yeah.
it gets. That will
Yeah.
literally throw everybody's fragrance away,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Any of the top 4 tobacco vanille vibes, it's bold and sexy, you know. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to my watch woman. Okay, she just said me together. Is tobacco vanille a mass pleasing fragrance? Yes and no. Yes and no. If you are used to thicker, spicy, out there fragrances, it will seem normal to you, you know, and you know, because it's been a DNA that has been on the market for a very long time. It's like a lot of people are used to that. But if you are a beginner, it might be a little too much for you.
Yeah.
You know, it might be a little too much for you, and you need to get the. I think most houses get it right. Most houses also get it. Most dupe
It's
houses.
an acquired type of fragrance.
Yeah.
Where it's actually best to get as a dupe.
Yeah.
That's why you find that the dupe house is actually doing us a favor, because there are some DNAs that say you spent 400 on that tobacco vanille and then it doesn't, you know, tickle your fancy. It's a tricky one. But
Yeah.
these dupe houses give us these options, and sometimes you get a DNA. It's not very, you know, easy on the nose, but you get accustomed with,
Yeah.
you know, to it. If you've played around with a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances, you won't have a problem with that
Yeah.
tobacco vanille
Yeah.
DNA. But it's not, say for instance, a fragrance that you go to the mall, out of 100, 10 people smell like that. You probably
Yeah.
would go to the mall and sometimes even come back without, you know, meeting somebody who smells like tobacco vanille. That's how a little bit of, you know, of a strange fragrance it is, but it's acquired. It's also one of those you spray, maybe you don't like it. One day you wake up, I think I want to try that. And this would be the right time to buy it, more so that you're in South Africa, because that one is best for cooler weather.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, hello V. Hello V.
Hi Venice. Yeah, I see her on my
Yes,
channel sometimes.
yes.
Hi Venice, how
Hello,
are you?
V.
Thank you
Hello,
for joining us,
V.
guys. Remember to like and share this live. Like and share this live. That way it gets to other people as well, and that way YouTube will recommend it to other people. Like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, guys. Subscribe, support the channels. We're here to answer your questions. Adwoa has been here. It's been a memorable, you know, time. I did post a photo on Instagram and I did say something to that effect, that it's been a beautiful time. You know, I think I'm going to process it when she's gone, that she was actually here, you see.
Same here. Same here. Hello V. Hello Tammy. Good to have you here, Tammy. Girl saying, hello ladies, I'm watching from New Orleans. See, I purchased Mora Silky Rose because of your daughter's reaction. I gave it to my daughter for her birthday and she loved it.
It's so
now
gorgeous
it's all
fragrance.
she wears.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
very
beautiful.
simple and elegant.
Very.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
My
you
man,
so
see,
much.
They trust your nose.
That's what they said. She started a channel on her
channel.
own. Okay, so Naji says, have you tried Baccarat Amber Eve versus Amber Grand? Is it redundant to have both? Which one is the Amber Grand?
Is it not the Grand Soir?
But I don't think I've tried Amber Grand. I've tried the Baccarat Eve. I should think, but Amber Grand. I don't know if it's part of the Barakat's range.
It is.
You know.
They have a Grand Soir. It's a Grand Soir clone, I think.
Okay.
But it does.
For
Amber
me,
Eve smell.
The Amber Eve, I'm not too sure. I'm now a bit confused. But if
Grand
you should
Soir is
ask
very
me,
embery. Maybe that's why they're asking that question.
the only Grand Soir dupe I have currently is going to be from Latafa. Eternal Oud. That is the only one I have. I have actually not sampled the original Grand Soir, but people say Eternal Oud doesn't really come close, which I wouldn't. Well, that is.
It does. I came with it on Savor Splurge. I couldn't tell the difference. It does.
Okay.
It doesn't come close in the beginning. And I had mine from around the time, you know, when I smelled it in the beginning, it was a bit light and a bit shy. But after I got the sample for Grand Soir and I pulled it out, I pulled my Eternal Oud, and compare the
Compare
two.
them.
I couldn't tell them apart.
Okay, because whenever I post videos and I go like, okay, it's a dupe for Grand Soir, I get comments like, it is
That
not,
is
you
one
know.
that needs time to macerate. Definitely. That eternal oud needs time. Give it time. Mine is about 2 years old and it's doing exactly what Francois is doing.
Okay, that's interesting to know, because people always tell me no, it's not. So I've always assumed it might not really be that, you know. So thank you for letting us know. Emily says Alhambra narcotic is a good dupe. The top notes from Alhambra one is less bright than OG, but I think it is very similar in my opinion.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is very, very similar. Another one that I did a save or splurge on, you wouldn't tell them apart, except for performance. I find that the Maison Alhambra one performs well on its own, but compared to the compared to the actual Fleur Narcotique, the Fleur Narcotique pushes it a little, but it vibes the same. When you're wearing them, no one will be able to tell the difference.
V says you two look beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
you,
V. Thank you. Destiny says Eternal Oud by Latafa is well blended and smooth compared to Barakat Eve. Well, I have Barakat, I have Eternal Oud, which I love, you know, but because they've always said it's not, I've just been a little skeptical about it myself. But as a scent on its own, I love it. I love it. Okay, so.
Do you want a jacket?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Hal says, wow, thanks, ladies. Thank you so much, Hal. Naji says, I have Eternal Oud and I love it. Same here. I do love it, you know, that plum amber. I love it. I do. My fragrance trail, Kiki. How are you, Kiki?
Hi, Kiki. How are you?
Kiki, how are you? How are you? We all enjoy your channel.
Thank you for joining the live.
Thank you, Kiki. We do enjoy my fragrance trio.
I know.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. She's going to bring you that, you know, exotic fragrance you have not heard about. She's going to bring you that fragrance you have not heard about, and you'll be intrigued, you know, interesting bottles and all that. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kiki. Okay, so we have Emily back here. She says, yes, as he said, Eternal Oud needs time. My husband likes it too. Yes, even as female, I do like it. You know, as female, I do like it. I think, to me, it's unisex, you know. And I think Grand Soir was made to look like it's super masculine,
yeah.
you know. But, well,
even Eternal Oud, that presentation with the tree and everything makes you think it's.
bonsai.
But after you spray it, you realize it's a very wearable,
Yeah.
genderless fragrance.
Yeah. I like it myself. Destiny says, which fragrances would you like to see the Middle Eastern fragrance houses duping? I have two right now.
Wow.
I'm looking for Escapade Gourmand. I'm waiting on that.
Blanche Bed.
And Blanche Bed, you know, Escapade Gourmand, Blanche Bed. Those are the two. I think in one of my previous videos, I even mentioned clearing off my wish list video that I posted a week ago or so. I mentioned those two fragrances, you know, because I was waiting on guidance. Thank God it's here now. You know, we've been waiting on Bianco Latte. Thank God it's here now. Which one? Those are the most popular, unless there's something else, you know, that is like super popular. I don't know which niche fragrance is like the It Girl niche fragrance right now. I don't know which one it is, but I'm waiting on Blanche Bed. Although I have the original bottle, I still want to get the dupe and the Escapade Gourmand, you know, and probably Starlight. Starlight by Zezhov. Yeah, Starlight is a good one that I would love to have a dupe of, you know. Okay, so Emily says, okay, I think we've read that. We are now on Destiny. No, my fragrance trail. My fragrance trail says, I'm prepping for church. Okay, so we missed church today.
We missed church today. We're packing, we're wrapping things up, and all of a sudden the fatigue just took over. You know, we just crashed. We actually spent the whole day sleeping, to be very honest, because it just crashed.
Even
and somebody
today,
wants to know this guidance dupe before we.
Kiki says, thanks for hosting the live. You two inspire me Keep repping Africa. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
Kiki.
much.
Keep repping Africa in America too. Thank you so much. You were saying something.
Alanya says, which dupe is Guidance, please? Yeah, right
Paris
there.
Corner, Bayan.
Al Asra, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Paris
think
Corner.
maybe they've never heard of it. Paris Corner Bayan Al Asra. It comes in that pink bottle. The box is a telltale sign.
Yeah.
That is the Guardian's dupe.
Okay. Okay, so Kiki says try the Adwoa brand. Kiki, you know that the issue is I know there are dupes for all those things from the Adwoa and the other places, but a lot of people would want to get the Middle Eastern, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, I've heard about those ones, but I've not tried that. But we are just waiting for some Middle Eastern dupes,
Dua,
I guess.
Alexandra. There's also this one,
Yeah.
Dossier. But a lot of people just still prefer Middle Eastern for some reason.
Yes. I think, yes, Kiki is right. I've heard about Cyrene by Fragrance du Bois. I've heard about that. I think it's making its rounds, yes, but I've not tried that, you know. I would love to try that. So yeah. Probably that is what Kiki wants to get a dupe of. Probably. It's relatively new though. Okay, yes, I think I've seen it a couple of months. Yeah, I've seen it around, you know. V says Ajaib Dubai is taking me a while to wrap my mind around. It's still changing, you know. How
It is.
long would
It
you say it takes?
changes.
I had an issue with I don't know if is it the mango one or the black one, because I don't like the black one.
No, the mango one is portrait. The black one is the one I think they're talking about, unless I'm mistaken. The black one has got
I've never liked
a lot of notes that come across as clashing,
Yeah.
especially if it's the first time you using it. There's caramel, butterscotch, toffee, fudge, that type of vibe, coffee, smoke. So it can come off as rubbery and all, but if you give it
don't like
time, it's another one that kind of, you know, because I bashed that one a lot. I couldn't wrap my hands around it. All I was getting was a burnt tire thing and all. And somebody did, or 2-3 people said, give it time, and I did. But it's still a strong fragrance nonetheless. It's still a weird one nonetheless. It's not easy reach, but it's okay. It gets better with time.
Yeah. But even the portrait one took me a while, you know, it took me a while because it has this sort of, you know, musky thing, you know, which is quite harsh.
Mango and musk.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Accord to it.
So Lotus Perfume says, have you tried Montgalan EDP by Fragrance World? I have. I actually tried that fragrance, but that is, there's, I think maybe the lavender or something in that. I remember doing a video about a year, or even when my channel was quite young, I was able to test that, and I found it too screechy.
They missed the mark.
I found it too screechy.
There's something
somehow
in the Guerlains or the Mont Guerlain that they just seem not to be able to wrap their hands around. I rushed for the Paris Corner one myself called My Glamour, because Mont Guerlain is one of those fragrances I love. And there is a secret ingredient I think that they use in the actual real thing that the clone houses are failing to actually nail. Because you're saying yours was screechy, the Fragrance World one, I've never tried it.
Yeah.
The My Glamour one was,
it feels like something was overly done, maybe
Lavender.
the lavender or something,
Lavender.
you know. So I never really liked it. I never liked the Fragrance World version of the Montgalan EDP. Okay, so Paradise Blue says, what 5 Middle Eastern fragrances are your most favorite? Current's most favorite. What do we say is, okay, probably there's going to be a video. We have a video on that I'll be uploading soon. So watch out for that. But let's say I'll give just one. I'll just give one. Not tag expression. That is a good one. I like that.
very nice.
I
F.A.
do.
Paris, Rose d'Emotions. I
Yeah.
like that one. I
Yeah.
don't own a bottle.
Yeah.
She came with it. It's on my wish list. And I used to see that fragrance and just, you know, look aside.
Yeah,
But I
Shagab
love it.
Tonka. Yeah, Shagab Tonka is also a good one. Okay, so Ya says, to answer Hal's question on the sexy office. Okay, you can add Club de Nuit Intense Woman. Yes, Cartilage, Regent, and Pure Mask, Mora, Winners Trophy, Gold, Velvet Oud, Ajaib Dubai.
That Ajaib
should
Dubai,
scratch.
yeah, powerful.
Yeah, they do. Thank you so much, yeah. Okay. Yeah, says you ladies are doing a phenomenal service to us. We are very appreciative. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. Destiny says Ajayi Dubai for me was off-putting when I first got it, but now
Yes.
it's been sitting for over 4 months and I'm beginning to love
It's
it. Yeah.
one with the highest rate of disintegration, I think. That one takes the trophy for each note going stray as you ship it to yourself or as it comes to you. And when you spray it there, it's like a hot mess. But then after that, it starts to like refuse and resync and become better. It gets better with time.
Kiki says that's true. The Middle Eastern versions are coming. I've harassed Latafa already. I hope they are of the siren, I guess. I hope they are getting. I hope you are getting the new Gomad one. Yes, yes, I technically have it now. Okay, so Kiki says, love hibiscus. You know, I've been tracking down the hibiscus magic by Fragrance World, but I'm not getting that. You know, I've ever since you did that video, Kiki, I've been tracking that, but some of them are just not available locally. So yeah. I would love to try that. I have not tried the original one, but I'm looking forward to the hibiscus magic by Fragrance World. Yeah. Okay, so Jay Noah says, man, look at those two beautiful ladies.
Oh, thank you. You're making us blush.
Thank you. Yeah says, which original fragrance purchase have you deeply regretted? As in designer and niche. I don't think I've done any purchase lately that I've regretted. Probably in the past, you know.
In the past,
in the
before...
past, designer fragrances that are like, you know, and thank God most of them were quite on the affordable side. You know, something like Goldia, the Roman Night Absolute.
I
I
still have that
never
one.
pull for
Goldia,
that.
the Roman Night.
Yeah,
Very
it's very
gentle.
affordable. I never pull for that. Which designer don't I wear? I have a few, but most of them I hardly wear. You know, I hardly wear them just because I have a lot of fragrances. Okay, so CEO says at my fragrance trail, we are still we are sure we sure are waiting on address review and we are so excited. Okay, so yes, once I get back to Ghana and settle in, I'm definitely going to do that. Kiki says, Adwoa, when you get back, I'll send you a decant of that would be great. That would be great. I would love to at least smell it and see.
Hibiscus
Yeah,
mahajad.
yes.
But it... No, that's oud maracuja. I was about to say it kind of smells like pink to pink. Pink to pink is closer to oud.
Oud maracuja, I heard. Yes. Okay, so I would love to at least try that, you know. But I've been tracking down the Fragrance World version that I don't know. Fragrance World is quite dodgy. It's quite dodgy. Okay, so Paradise Blue says, well, I'm off to church too. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to say a prayer for us.
Much. Please do. Yes.
Don't forget to say a prayer for us. Thank you so much, Paradise, for being with us. You know, have a blessed Sunday. Wing Lady says, I'm really enjoying this live. I'm so glad I caught this one.
Thank you. Thank you, Wing Lady. Thank you.
Thank you. Kiki says, yes, she is absolutely correct on the oud maracuja. Yes, she definitely is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are still here. I think we should be wrapping up very soon.
We should be.
Yes, so that I can get some rest. And
get some rest. Make sure she takes up everything nicely.
Yes. Okay, so Lotus Perfume says, nowadays I'm craving for Marine by Ahmed Al Maghribi. It's very fruity and sweet, and I like it so much. It's value for money and lasts long. Okay, it's one I have not tried, so I'm happy you.
And if you have tried other ones, Lotus perfumes from Al Maghribi,
Ahmed Al Maghribi.
Yes, please drop them there, because
Lotus
I don't know
has
where to start with that
variety.
house.
You know, her collection is like she's bringing things that a lot of us don't.
So drop some there, the recommendations, because the problem I have with that house is the price point.
Yeah.
So because they have to be blind bought, I have to make sure that I get the right ones. You know, I'd hate to stretch and buy 1 or 2 bottles and then it turns out to be just one of the ones I already have in other versions. So maybe if you can drop some suggestions there of, which ones to look at, and then I'll probably pick a bottle or two.
Okay, so yeah, Sage, do you ladies find yourself feeling a bit guilty about loving so many fragrances and purchasing? I find myself doing that, especially when I I order many at a time. Kindly share your thoughts.
I used to,
Yeah.
but not anymore, because now I can justify it in the sense that I have now there's a reason why, before then it was just the passion, the love for fragrance and hoarding basically. But now with the channel, I don't feel guilty anymore. In fact, I just wish I could buy more and more and more so that I can bring more.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of feeling guilty. I try to. Once you have a YouTube channel, there's no way you can say you're not going to be doing like new things. It's I don't even know how to describe it.
There's no guilt associated to it, because you see, now you can bring them in the house, holding them like that, because even the children know, the family knows this is your job. But that's why I said before then, it was, before the channel, there was some sort of guilt, where you feel, oh, maybe I've overdone this. I'm always buying perfume for myself. But with this, this journey that we're taking,
there's
I
no
don't
guilt,
feel
but it can
guilty
be
at all.
overwhelming.
Yes.
It just can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
As I speak now, when I left, Ghana to Zimbabwe, everything was like on the floor. I need to pack everything. Now I'm sort of running out of space on my shelf. My shelf is big. I don't want to say I need to get a bigger shelf. I don't need to get a bigger shelf because the fragrances are already made. I don't feel guilty about buying, but I guess feel it's a little overwhelming. And sometimes, when it's, I guess a bit conscious about spending, you don't want to overspend. So yeah, that is it. So John Carlos says, the fragrance world hibiscus magic is awesome. Love it. I would love to try that.
Yeah,
I would really love to try
soon.
that. Jamila, Jay's Fragrance Space. I think she just changed her name. It used to be Jamila Jay's Fragrance, but I think she's added a space to it. I noticed this today. I think I noticed that today.
Oh, John Carlo, hi. He's the one who's commenting about the...
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, John. Thank you so much. He's so supportive as well. Thank you, John, for joining the live. Thank you.
Very. Jay says, are there any houses you guys want to explore more? Yes. Hamidi is one.
Makbiri.
Yes. Hamidi is a house I would
Catching
love
up
to...
on Kadlaj.
Kadlaj is one that I would like to explore more.
And that one, Nabil. Because Nabil is also pushing. I've seen a lot of bottles that I actually felt bad then when we're shopping that I don't even have a single one from this house. But Nabil is definitely pushing, and it doesn't seem as though they're getting, a lot of traction. So maybe a bottle or two.
Yes, at least to mix
see
things
how
up.
their fragrances are.
Yeah. Okay, so Nikki says, hello, Adwoa and C.
Hello, Nikki. How are you? Happy Sunday.
Hello, Nikki. Destiny says, I mixed Ajaib Dubai with Nasheti and a beautiful scent is created.
Wow.
Try layering Ajaib Dubai with sweet notes if you are struggling to wear it.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Lotus Perfume says, I sure will. Okay. Okay.
Maybe
thank you.
Response to the,
yes. Thank you. Kiki says, Ahmed Al-Maghribi does a lot of original fragrances. I love that about the brand.
Yes.
I'll recommend. Yes.
They're not outright, just duping. They have their own,
Okay. Yes, I'm curious about a lot of brands I'm not super familiar with, like the Cadillacs, the Hamidis, the Awatania. It's so underrated, Even Grandeur. Yeah, Grandeur. Yeah, I think they're also coming up lately. Okay, so Ronald says, do either of you know any Middle Eastern fragrance that are similar to discontinued designer fragrances like the original Opium, Black Opium?
It's hard to tell whether they're duping the original or not, but there's a lot of the opiums, flying about. Opera, Black Opera, or Black Opera or something. That's an opium too. But I wouldn't know whether the composition is actually that of the original, because I wore Black Opium, but it was just it was one of those fragrances that I didn't like. I cannot really, tell you exactly whether
the dupes
the dupes are
duping.
duping the original formulation or not. I just wore it somewhere along the line.
Okay, so if we get to find them, we will definitely bring them between the two of us. Anyone, you know.
Oh, it's a slaying. Thank you. Adwoa taught me how to comb a wig. You know, I don't know how to do this hair thing. She gave me a little crash course. I actually have it captured on camera. I'll post it on my vlogs. She gave me a little crash course on how to, comb the hair and stuff, because she's always put together.
Well, thank you, C.
Thank you,
Thank you, C.
Emily. Thank you.
Yeah says Crips flour is quite good. I don't know, maybe it's for the opium.
Maybe.
Probably for the opium. Okay, so yeah, for the opium. Okay, Sio says, have you tried Aura Crips flour from Lafayette? I think you do a lot of Lafayette.
Yes, that one is we saw that one, Idol. I think it's an Idol clone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good one. Lafayette is good as well, but they're kind of not that visible, but they're good. I like their bottles. It's their bottles that drew me in, and I did pick a few. So yeah,
Okay.
I haven't been disappointed. Even their Angel's Share rendition, that's a good one. So
Okay.
that's another good house to check out.
Okay. So Kiki says bold oud beast, a bit skunky, but settles in kind of exotic. A nub. Okay, so a nub, I think I've seen that. I've tried a nub, that ombre pinkish one. Yes, I think I've tried that. A feminine fruity gourmand, but I've tried that one. Like, I think there's a nub and then there's another one in the same bottle. I think I've tried that. I actually like it. I don't know why I have not added it, but I think I've tried that. Okay, so Alana says, I've heard so much today. I'm going to binge watch past videos today. Yes, please do.
Please do. Thank you. It helps with the watch time hours as well.
Please do.
There was somebody talking about a gourmand.
I
think
I missed it.
Bold.
No,
That's
that's
you answered.
Kiki.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
That's fine.
Kiki.
That's fine.
That's Kiki. Okay, so Alana says, I've learned, okay, Lotus Perfume says, much was also having, but I've sold it because it was a bit, I was not able to tolerate. I tried March, you know, March, what is it by? That white is a white, you know, like a tower white thing. I tried it. It was a bit too much for me, you know, it was a bit too much for me myself. So I think I've seen it just quite a bit on Smelly Cats did that, you know. Smelly Cats, I believe I watched his video about March, and then I tried it at my friend's shop, but I just didn't feel, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to wear it. So yeah. Okay, so John Carlos says Cadillac has been killing it with their fragrances. I'm impressed. I can't wait to get my hand on Fleur Oud. I've heard so much about Fleur Oud, you know.
Cadillac is good.
I can't wait to have my hands on it, you know.
Cadillac is very good.
I'm ready to blind buy Fleur Oud. I'm ready to blind buy that one. Okay, so Kiki says, Nabil, try Eve.
Okay.
It's like Arabian tonka with some spice. I love it. Flavor is another brand you must try. Beast Mode Fragrances. Thank you. I'll just watch them out. Yes. We've seen Nabil around.
We have.
You know, sometimes when the houses are not like super visible, it's quite hard to trust them, you know, somehow. But we've seen Nabil around, so maybe you can just go back to the shop.
Yes, I will edit you.
Okay, so Jamila says, yes, it used to be your fragrance friend, but yes, I noticed that, you know, yeah, I've noticed the change today.
The change of name.
Yes, I noticed the change today. Yes, Jay, I noticed. Okay, so Emily says, have you tried Cherry Max by Wad Al Khalij? No, I've never heard about the brand Wad Al Khalij, but I am so curious about the cherry. No, I've not heard about that either. I know Dal Al Khalij. I know the brand Dal Al Khalij, you know, yeah, but I don't know this particular one. Okay, so Nikki says, Ron, I have the original opium, a vintage bottle from the 80s. I haven't found anything similar yet. Okay. Says she hasn't found anything similar to the original vintage opium.
Okay.
Okay. So John Carlos says Ahmed Al Maghribi, wow, they are also killing it with blue oud for men and then Liana for women, unisex. So awesome. Okay, thank you so much, John. John is very knowledgeable.
Yes,
I think
he is.
He
He always clues me up
yes,
as well.
John
Because
is-
even now he's saying something about Nabil. He says some Nabils have been big fails for me, sadly. Yeah, so it's good to clue us up like that because you know sometimes
John
he
is very
always
knowledgeable.
he pops in on my channel
I'm
and he
curious
says
about
there's
his
this one.
collection.
Yes.
I'm curious about his collection.
Your collection must be something, John.
Yes,
you know, because
yes.
you are very knowledgeable.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So Chiru says, what do you think about Mason Asra? I heard a lot about red velvet. No, I have no clue.
Same, yeah.
I have no clue. V says, what are some older Middle Eastern fragrances you still love and would repurchase? Older Middle Eastern fragrances.
Would repurchase.
Would I say at this point maybe Oud for Glory is a classic?
It is.
Kaid, the original Kaid is a classic to
Even
me.
that amethyst, Aperia Oud amethyst.
Yeah,
that's
but the
beautiful.
Badia Oud, amethyst, and the Oud, probably the original Kaid, Oud Mood. I would consider.
Oud Mood, I would feel my collection incomplete. The thing is with Oud Mood, I probably will never finish my bottle. But say for instance it broke or something, I think I would just repurchase because I wouldn't feel my collection complete without it. I think it was one of the fragrances that initiated me into the Middle Eastern style of fragrances.
Yeah.
So there are some that I actually have respect for, that I would want in my collection, regardless of maybe
even if you are not wearing it. Yeah, for me, I like my the original Kaid, you know, the amethyst, you know, those like 4-3 years ago releases, you know, I find them
Kaid is
very
beautiful.
useful. I find them very useful too. Okay, so Kiki says, okay, ladies, so blessed to have been here. C is our fragrance icon. Adwoa is our fragrance queen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for this.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful rest of the day. Please say a prayer for us. Thank you so
Yes.
much. We are grateful to have you on here, Kiki. Have a blessed day. Okay, so Ronald says, thank you everyone for the opium info.
John says my collection is over 2,500. I thought I was a hoarder. I thought I had a lot. I don't. Okay, 2,500 bottles. LOL. I have an actual perfume room. I need therapy though. I have been collecting for 20 years.
20 years is reasonable.
It's reasonable. Yes, it's
20
reasonable.
years. Yeah.
You are very knowledgeable, and yes,
He
it's-
seemed to have every, you know, when I go onto other people's videos, I see John and he's always, you know, suggesting something. I see John suggesting something to people or correcting someone.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
Thank you. 2,500. That is
eye candy. That's heaven.
maybe world record.
How many does Mona have?
Maybe world record. Maybe
Mona has 4,000. So we'd say Mona, Katan 4,000, John 2.5, counting. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow, John. Nikki says, wow, John. Yes. Wow. Wow, John. I'm speechless. Okay. John is wild. I thought 500 was crazy. Seriously.
I thought, well, I knew the numbers would keep going up, but
100 is crazy. 100 is crazy, but 2,500.
2,500, that's...
Wow. Okay, so Destiny says, is John also a perfume reviewer? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe on another platform, yes.
Maybe on other platforms,
Are
but
you
not
a
on
reviewer,
YouTube.
John? Because...
Yeah, are you?
Who said, John, what do you live? I could break it.
Yeah, I'm sure John, maybe he has to just let us know if you're on other platforms that we can follow you, because on YouTube, I don't think he has a channel, you know.
No, I do not review perfumes on YouTube. But wait, do you review on another platform?
Yeah.
No. Because you are very knowledgeable.
Yes.
He clues me up most of the time. He'll tell me
see
there's
him
this fragrance,
everywhere.
and then he'll give me the feedback of how it performed when it arrived.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of have like a an idea sometimes, you know, coming especially from his knowledge. So thank you,
Yes.
John. Thank
I
you.
see him and correcting people. No, have you tried this? This is a clone of this, not this. Yeah, impressive, impressive. Okay, Iya says, I want to live with John.
We all do. With that bigger collection, we all
Yeah,
do.
yeah, I can only imagine. Okay, so John, how many of those are Middle Eastern? Like, what percentage do you think is like 20% Middle Eastern, 10% niche, you know, that kind of thing? Well, I'm curious about that. Okay, so now everybody wants to live with John. John, you have to make room for us. You do
Or
have
he
to make
says
room for
only
us.
on other reviewers' channels. Also, he doesn't have a channel.
He doesn't have a
He
channel.
participates.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that's impressive. That's impressive. Okay, so yeah, everybody. Okay, John. It looks like we are all moving to you. We are all moving. So you need to get a
Make
mansion. You need to get a mansion to give us all a
To
room
accommodate
each.
us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. That he's. I always see my go like this guy seemed to know about everything. I didn't know he had 2,500.
30% Middle
Middle
Eastern.
Eastern.
Okay, so 30% of your collection is Middle Eastern. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
You should also give us clues on, you know, which other houses you think have
Yeah.
impressed you.
Yeah.
I was going to jump on that Nabil thing, but I think I'm going to test a few because with John's knowledge, if you're saying some of them have been fails, then I trust John's nose. Destiny Mufasa says, ladies, would you create and sell perfumes? Do you like gourmand or florals or oud or frank? Okay. He's saying, would you create a fragrance, a perfume? And do you like gourmand or florals? That is a question from Destiny.
I'm not a huge floral fan. Now I'm beginning to like violets, but it needs to be in a certain way. I like violets
Can be
now.
powdery sometimes.
Yeah, but for the most part, I don't like a lot of florals. There are a lot of them. There are always exceptions to the rule, but yeah. Yeah, I think there's a video around this too, you know. As I said, we've done lots of videos around some of these questions that you're asking. We were posting them, you know, on our channel. So I'll do that. Okay, so Anna says, I find it hard to declutter. How do you best do it, if at all? I've done a few declutters, you know, I've done a few declutters of fragrances I really didn't like, and others that people just wanted them, you know. Sometimes you have friends come over and they go like, oh, I just want this, and I just give them to them, you know. But the declutters I have done so far are fragrances I just didn't like, you know. I just didn't like, so I had to just give them away. I have quite a number of them that are in a maybe sort of, you know, but I'm not sure now, you know. But you know, when you have a channel, it's quite hard to declutter.
Because
You
you
sort of
always
use them.
revisit some of these fragrances, and sometimes you don't like them, but you use them as reference points.
Yes.
John says, I love vintage fragrances. Oh wow, yeah. I love vintage fragrances too, but I'm working on catching up on my vintage collection.
Aya says in Ghana we call John a silent killer. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Then I need to join the Ghana clique that's called John Silent Killer. You have to add me to that list. Yeah, you need to. Okay, so CEO says, nice. So this question is for John. Can you recommend an affordable option for our favorite Swiss Arabian Shagaf fragrances? There's a lot on Shagaf.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot in the Shagaf, you know. Which of them? Okay, so John says, okay, John. Nikki says, Adwoa, how long is the flight back home? Okay, so transiting from Harare to Addis Ababa.
I counted in the morning.
That is going to be around 4 hours. Yeah, around 4 hours from Harare to Addis Ababa, and then an extra 6 hours to Accra, Ghana.
So it's about
10 hours.
10 hours, but 8 hours if they didn't have to connect.
Yeah.
8 hours straight. So we're 8 hours apart if there was no stop.
Yes. But when I was coming, you know, we didn't have any delay. You know, usually when you have transit, like you have to go to the gates and stuff. But this time it was on the tarmac. We had to just.
Or you just switched from
as
one.
soon as we just switch from one plane to the other. So hopefully it's the same. Hopefully I'm praying it's going to be the same so that we don't have to wait. I just hope it's going to be the same. Okay, so Alana says, yeah, I really like mostly all of my scents, not much decluttering. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to just give them time. After 2 years, you can revisit and you might fall in love with it. Okay, so, what's this? Youth says hi.
Yeah.
Hello,
so
Youth.
Hi.
Hello. John says Swiss Arabian Oud Asrak.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a nice, good spicy scent.
Yes. Nikki, wow, what a trek. So much love for C and Zim. I hope you visit Zim. I hope to visit Zim one day.
You should. You should.
Yes. Okay, so I mean 10 hours, it's okay, It's okay. Okay. Some travels 24 hours.
24 hours, yeah.
When you are going to the
10
Asia.
hours is doable.
Yeah, 10 hours is doable. So yeah. Okay, so Lotus Perfume says, John, have you tried Ignite Oud and Latani from Ahmed Al Maghribi? Please share your thoughts about it, especially which type of oud. Maybe, John, you need to leave your social media handle or something, then people can follow you and probably, get interactive with you. I think that would be very helpful, if you can leave, maybe after the live, under the comment section, if you are comfortable, you can leave if you are into social media, probably leave something, then anybody who's interested can, get to interact with you. That would be helpful. Okay, so John says, I work with a great girl from Zimbabwe. See, I work with a great girl from Zimbabwe. I showed her your channel.
Thank you so much, John. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, John. Everybody says thank you, John. Thank you so much. So if you have any social media handle that we can follow and get interactive, that will help. That would really help. Okay. All right, guys. So I think we are about wrapping up. I need to go, do my last minute things and, call it a day. So yeah, if there is nothing else, then I think.
Thank you so much to each and everyone who joined this live. We're going to save the live.
Bella.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank
Bella.
you, Bella. Love to see you two, my fave, together. Thank you, Bella. Love you too. Safe travels, Adwoa from Destiny. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining this live. It was the last one because Adwoa needs to pack up and go. I'm missing her already, like I said, but because we've been on our toes, it really didn't register because we've been on our toes. To me, it didn't register. It's just gonna dawn on me as soon as I see her on the other side of of the airport that, oh my God, this it's been a journey, a beautiful one at that.
Okay, so let me get there are a few questions here. Nikki says safe travels. V says, what destination in Africa would you say is best for vacationing? It depends on what you are looking at, let's say for me, I think East Africa, if you want that, how do you even call it? There's a term for it, it's like
it's gone.
I want to use the appropriate word. I don't want to use any, but East Africa, if you want that, the safari.
The safari.
Yes, East Africa.
But I guess the same can be said even for Southern Africa. Maybe it's because you haven't, with Africa, it's all about the safety. I mean, it has to be a safe country, but we have a lot of key places. It's just that she was in a hurry. I would have shown her other places. We have game reserves. We have the Victoria Falls here. So I'm obviously going to speak for Zim. I'm going to speak for Zim. I'm going to speak for South Africa. I'm going to speak for Namibia. There's a Kalahari Desert. There is also the Namibian tribe there where a lot of people travel just to see that tribe. I think they cover themselves in mud and stuff like that. So if you don't mind the heat, Botswana is a good one. And I'm speaking for Southern Africa, not to outdo Adwoa, but because that is what I know. Yeah, that is what I know. So there are many key places. It's all to do with maybe the safety, making sure that whoever is going to be on the other side will be able to make sure that you are not taken care of, but you are in safe hands.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking for that safari vibes, you go to East South. If you're looking for the by the beach vacay, go to the
Zanzibar, Tanzania.
Yes, you know, if you are looking for the glitz and glamour, probably you can, you know, the upbeat party scene, Ghana, Nigeria. You can do Ghana, Nigeria.
That's why I want to go to Ghana.
So it depends on what you are looking for.
I'm going there for the glitz and glam. I mean, look at her.
Oh, please. It depends. It depends, you know, it depends. It depends. Bella joined the room. Yes, Bella did. Bella did, you know. Gomez says this has been wonderful. Safe travel, Adwoa. Thank you so much. I'm so glad, you know. This trip has been very successful. I've got to interact with a lot of you guys. I've got new subscribers. I'm so thankful. Keep supporting us, you know. Keep supporting us. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for everything. Okay, so John says thank you all for the kindness. I am on Instagram. Okay, so just drop your Instagram handle. Just let us know, then, you know, at least we can follow you. We can follow you there. Yeah, because I'm also a fan. I'm a fan. Emily says safe flights, Adwoa. Thank you so much. V says thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Safe travels. Okay, thank you so much. Jay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Guys. Thank you so much.
We are so grateful. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that is going to be it for today. Yes. And in our respective countries, we will be interacting with you.
Yes.
You know, so yeah.
Cape
and watch
Town
out for
check out the Table Mountains from Amin. Amin says yes, Cape Town is beautiful and it's historical. That is where the Table Mountains. That is where the prison where Nelson Mandela was. So yeah. That's a good site to visit. Yeah, absolutely.
CEO, please, why would you ask me about Ghana or Nigeria jollof? You know the answer already. I beg. And if you want the best of Ghana jollof, it is going to be prepared by me.
Wow.
Yes. If I should just do a cooking channel because
you should.
I'm a chef.
You should.
Honestly, because I've sold food before.
You should.
I used to do catering.
You should.
I used to do that like 10 years ago. I've been a caterer, done that before. So when it comes to jollof, it is Ghana jollof, and the best one you can taste is going to come from my kitchen. Yeah.
You should do a cooking channel, honestly.
It should come from my kitchen. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We need to leave now. Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
Thank you so much to everybody who joined. Thank you.
It's been amazing.
Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're not. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate the time you took to join this live. If unfortunately you're joining while we are summing up, just remember that the live is going to be saved so you can catch up on the live. The reason why we are wrapping it up now is because we need to do some preparations to make sure that, you know, Adwoa doesn't miss her flight and to make sure that everything is in order. Otherwise, thank you to each and everyone who joined this live. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say.
All I can say is thank you so much. Thank you, guys. You know, I appreciate everything. So I'll see
there was a question. See, which one would you prefer, Nigerian jollof or Ghana?
That is the one
I just ate the Nigerian one.
That's what I guess answered.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.
And